G'day everybody. Alright, this is just a message and a notification to everybody out there that watches my videos. For the last 10 years I have had my YouTube channel going, which is the main channel, which is CKA Mark OTHO Keen, and there's a backup channel, CKA Mark OTHO Keen Backup. There's also PINAC NZ, and there's also Injustice We Trust. Now I run all 4 of those channels. It seems to be in the last month that YouTube are going on a personal attack. 3 of those 4 channels have got 2 strikes on them. I've been locked out in YouTube jail for the last 3 weeks, and quite frankly I'm getting fucking sick of it. So this is notice to all of you people out there that have been loyal subscribers and enjoy watching my videos, even to the trolls that don't enjoy watching my videos. Please everybody, from now on I will be using BitChute and Odyssey and Rumble, and in fact I'll be using Rumble as my main channel, or as my main platform. I'm going to be uploading all my new stuff onto Rumble. And if everyone wants to go over and jump onto my Rumble channel, go for it. The link will be in the description. Anyone who wants to contact me, email me. Email's in the description. And just a little heads up, we have found out, myself and a friend of mine have found out some very, very interesting news. I hope to be doing an interview with Brent soon on this one, but let's just say an unnamed judicial officer and ourselves have had a little conversation, and there's a reason, for instance, why there's 3,500 odd complaints at the JCC that haven't been upheld. For one thing, what they tell us that's been upheld and what actually has been upheld are 2 different things. This judicial officer that we've spoken to has had at least 8 judges recused and at least 3 judges removed, even though the JCC Act, or the JCC reviews and reports that we've shown you guys for the last 15 years has 3,500 odd that haven't been complained. It makes it look like they're not doing their job, but they don't want to tell the general public about judges getting removed, so you just don't know about it, because that would look bad, wouldn't it? Also, when you're making a complaint to, say, the JCC or the IPCA or the Health and Disability Commission, any of those wonderful organisations that class themselves as an independent governmental organisation and don't have to abide by OIAs. Well, most people, if you're going to make a complaint, you'll go online and you fill out the online form. Alright? What you should be doing, because they will ignore anything like that is not written in the correct format. Now, when you're making a pleading in court, you're making a pleading in a tribunal, you're doing it by certain formats. You're putting in your pleadings like a statement of claim type thing, you're putting in your grounds, and that's what you should also be doing as far as a complaint is concerned. You should not just write a letter of complaint. You write a pleading, like a statement of claim, and they have to listen to it, because these people, they are all tribunals, they are all courts in a way, and they don't give a fuck about your little complaint letter, because it is not in the correct format for them to have to acknowledge. you should make your complaints exactly the same way as you make a pleading in court. They are bound by the same bullshit. So that's why complaints aren't upheld. And it's why if complaints are upheld, we don't hear about it, because it looks bad. So they'd rather say, oh, we've had 3,000 sub-odd complaints, no one's been removed, we've done nothing wrong. That is not the truth, okay? Brent and I will go into it in a little bit, much better detail, but that really does open up Pandora's box. So many people that put in complaints and letters of complaints get nowhere, and that's why, because you are not putting your pleadings in the correct format for a tribunal or a court to acknowledge. Anyway guys, just thought I'd let you all know I'm back home now. Please, everybody, jump over to those other platforms. I've had a fucking guts full of YouTube. They can kiss my fucking ass. I've had a guts full of them. And they're removing videos that have been up on my channels for years, claiming them to be misinformation. Okay? None of, like, there's the video of me getting attempted run over by the nurse at the Massey Community Hub.
I just wanted to know where you're taking photos for.
I don't answer questions, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't answer questions, but you'll take it's our privacy, so...
What expectation of privacy do you have in a public space?
We're trying to bring a community service out here, so...
Yeah. So what expectation do you have of privacy in a public place?
Well, you're taking photos and without our permission.
Is that against the law?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you're still taking photos and without our permission.
Is that against the law?
Yeah, definitely.
Is it? What law?
Well, I don't know anything else, but
I do. I've studied law for 10 years, so be careful.
I'm not here, I was just asking those questions.
That's alright, and I generally don't answer questions.
Okay, I'll let them know that.
Thank you. Can't hear you, buddy. Pardon?
What you're filming?
Why I'm filming?
No, what you're filming. Yeah, right.
Well, I'm filming everything I can see. My own purposes. And I don't generally answer questions. Who are you?
Security and stuff.
Oh, okay. The lady was telling me it's against the law to film without their permission, is that correct?
It's
Oh yeah, what law's that?
You're going to use it for video. Use it up anywhere.
You use it up for what?
You're going to use it up anywhere.
That's incorrect. What law? You're saying it is? What law?
If they've asked you not to film it, you can't do that.
That's incorrect. What expectation of privacy do they have in public? It's a public sidewalk I'm standing on, isn't it? Is this a public sidewalk? Is this a public sidewalk? Great, we've got that established. Because that's what cameras do. For my own purposes.
The person that asked that you don't film them?
They can ask all they like. Am I obligated to do what they ask?
Should I go ask them?
Go right ahead, they love me. I've been filming them for about 8 years. Go right ahead. This is the walk of shame you guys are doing right now. Oh, but what about my privacy? Oh, I hope you're not going to use that for commercial purposes. Because you're working at the moment, someone will be doing an Official Information Act request for that footage. Pardon me? Filming. The testing station. It's pretty obvious. For my purposes. I have plenty of things to do, but this seems apt at the moment.
So you can
It's a nice day, it's been raining the last 4.
some fake news.
No, I don't give out fake news. The camera doesn't lie, does it?
What is it filming? People getting tested for COVID.
It's filming generally, and normally it films people's delusions that they have some form of privacy in a public place. It's that simple. I've been told by 2 of them over there it's against the law to do what I'm doing.
But why are you doing that? Go find
To
something
teach people the law. I've studied law for 10 years.
to teach people.
To teach people their rights.
Oh my gosh. People are just trying to get tested.
And that's
Why
fine.
are you standing here?
I've got nothing
These
against
are
people getting
heroes.
tested.
These people are heroes.
And
You're
opinions,
just-
that's your opinion. I have nothing against them either.
Then why are you filming them?
So filming them means I've got something against them.
Well, but why would you film
Would you say that to,
porn?
how many times have you seen TV3 and stuff and all of that filming on the sidewalk, these testing stations?
I don't watch TV.
Well, there you go.
But like, go home. There's
I'm
something
fine.
better to do.
No, you carry on with your day though.
Go leave these people alone. Like, why? I don't understand why you can't leave them alone. They're doing something amazing. Go home. Get a job.
Have a good Christmas. Hard of hearing, mate. What did you say? Did you say, am I making a vlog or something?
Probably like that, you heard me.
The world's full of possibilities, mate, but I find it interesting that you tell me it's against the law, and then your colleague did the exact same thing. So is it against the law for her? Because what it is it's an Official Information Act to who she works for that footage.
Alright? Alright?
It's that simple. I can get her footage, she can't get mine.
Alright.
So you'd best,
Is that you're right?
yeah, it's an Official Information Act. If you're working for a company under the Privacy Act 2020, mate, I can do an Official Information Act with that footage.
How come they lost the reason you do this?
I've told you,
Well, that's
filming for my purposes.
what purpose is this?
Doesn't matter. But another interesting point is, well, you know, you're right. If it's for a commercial purpose and someone's making money, then sure, people have to sign consent.
It doesn't matter, but it's my photo,
Huh?
it's my picture, and each picture is
I can't tell who you are. You've got your shame muzzles on. I can't see fuck all.
What do you mean?
I can't see your face. Can't see his face either.
Is it your right to take a myself?
Absolutely. Are you unaware of the Bill of Rights? 1990, Section 14. Go look it up. Would you like to read it? Would you like to read a copy of your rights?
I don't need to.
You don't. But you seem all right to tell me what the law is.
Well, you gotta go and
I've got the Bill of Rights in my hand right now. Section 14 says I have the right
to the
to.
police, not to me.
I don't need to read it to the police. They should fucking well know it, shouldn't they?
Did I swear at you? Did I swear at you?
Does that matter? Does it matter? Is there a problem with my freedom of speech now too, is it?
It doesn't matter.
Really? I've got footage of a woman swearing her ass off at
doesn't
me
matter.
right next to
I
a
haven't even
police
sworn at
officer.
you. I haven't even sworn at you. Hey, I haven't even sworn at you.
So what?
What do you mean, so what?
Yep.
If I haven't seen you on the
I didn't come into your workplace and interfere with your job, mate. I'm not in, you should be over there being a security. Go and secure your premises. To protect the nurses. Okay, has the nurses been in harm in any way, shape or form? Have they been threatened? I'm filming them. This shoots 30 frames per second, not 30 bullets per second. There's no threat in the camera.
Really?
Learn.
Really?
Learn your rights, mate. Is that what you're interpreting it as? Did I? How did you measure? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And that was not 2 meters.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And that was not 2 meters.
Well, they shouldn't have engaged with me, shouldn't they?
Well, if you walk up to them with one, they're not the ones not wearing a mask.
If I walk up to them with no gag on,
Well, yeah, no mask.
so what? Am I in a public space?
Yeah, but you still need to keep space. Keep your space.
No. Yeah, and that's an order, yeah? That's one of the COVID orders. It's made under the, Health and Safety Act. Yeah, right, yeah. Well, my rights are made under the Bill of Rights Act, and that has more power than a clause out of some order that they're making you all follow. Laugh all you like, mate. Just shows how ignorant you are. You laugh because you don't know the answers, you don't know the law, and you don't know what your rights are. So you're laughing because that's a typical nervous response from someone that's clueless as to what they're talking about. You've already told me it's against the law to film in a public place. The police will get nothing from me, bro. Unless I've got a firearm or driving a vehicle, they aren't even entitled to my name and number, buddy.
And that's different.
Yeah, I've filmed them hundreds of times. It's no problem at all for me. Can't hear you.
Filming because this is an anti.
I'm not anti-anything. I've got no problem with what they're doing here. I've got no problem with you guys apart from your ignorance. I've got no problem. I called them shame muzzles. Yeah, what else do you call them? Mask? What else? Are they supposed to stop COVID-19, are they? Have you done your research on masks and how effective they are? Have you? Yeah. You guys need to learn to talk when there isn't traffic going past so I can freaking well hear you, eh? That's freaking, not the other one. Yep. Oh, are they? And what studies have you seen that proves that?
They're not helping to prevent it.
How much research have you guys done on this crap? Have you? Right. You've been out here sitting on your backside directing traffic. And you get paid our grandchildren's money. Our great-grandchildren's money is going to be paying for your wages. You don't get. Yeah. And how are they getting paid for it? Are you telling me the government's not paying for you guys to be here? Huh? Yeah, again, I can't hear you through that thing, mate. Can't hear you. Get a loudspeaker. Go and use a bullhorn. You can use those in public too. Rees versus Police, 2006. Go look up the case law. I've had enough here. I can't hear you. So go away and leave me alone. I'm feeling threatened and harassed and intimidated by your presence. Go away. Shoo. Bye. Go learn the law. Legislation.govt.nz. Go look it up. Yeah. It'll save you from looking more ignorant next time you come up to somebody that knows the law.
Okay. But you go and be a principal or something.
I have, many of them. And police stations. You're an idiot. You're going to be on multiple media platforms by the end of the day, buddy. I cannot hear you.
Where are you from?
Pardon?
Where are you from?
New Zealand.
Yeah, I know you're from New Zealand, but why are you filming us?
Because that's what cameras do.
That's not what the camera do. That's what you're doing. What to
The camera's filming you, not me.
You are
I'm
holding.
operating it.
You are the one holding the camera.
Correct. And your point is, why am I exercising my rights in a public place? Is that your question?
What I'm saying, why on us?
Why not?
You have no right.
I have no right. Did TV3 film you from the sidewalk? Did Stuff NZ? I've seen many news reports with them filming you from the sidewalk.
You're filming us for what? Why are you filming?
For my purposes.
What's your purpose?
Whatever I choose to do with the footage.
Oh my God.
Yes.
There's no consent from us?
Sorry?
You have no consent from us.
I don't require consent from anybody in a public place. It's not against the law to film.
You stand for
It's
the-
1990 section, Bill of Rights, section 14.
You're
Go and educate yourself.
You're standing from a public place and filming up onto where we are.
I'll explain it to you very, very simple. I'll say the Bill of Rights 1990 section 14 verbatim to you. Everybody has the freedom and right to seek, receive and impart information and opinions of any kind in any form. I have the right to stand on public filming anyone as much as I like until it's night time. Then the Summary Offences Act section 30 kicks in, which is called peeping and peering. I don't do that sort of crap.
So you're saying we have no rights to know why are you taking our picture?
No, it's none of your business. Do I have the right to know why you're doing what you're doing? Do I have the right to know every step of what you're doing?
What we are doing.
How?
You know it.
I haven't asked anybody any
You
questions.
don't need to answer because you already know it's open to public. It's on the news and everywhere. The reason we're here,
Pardon me?
you know exactly the reason we're here, and you know
Okay.
exactly what we're doing.
And I've got nothing against you guys doing testing.
Yeah, but you don't have to answer because you already know what.
I don't have to ask permission either.
To take our picture?
No. Go and educate yourself. I told you. Bill of Rights Act 1990, section 14.
What do you?
As I will do whatever I wish to do too.
Yeah, we need to know what sort of purpose you're taking out.
No, you don't need to know. It's none of your business.
It's my business.
No, it isn't. If you don't want to be on camera, don't walk up to one. All right? If you've got a problem with being filmed in public, don't walk in front of a camera. It's a really silly thing to do if you've got some delusion of privacy in a public place. Do you not understand
We have
that?
the right to know.
No, you don't.
Standing here filming
I don't
all of
have the
us.
right to ask that person what they're doing. I don't have the right to ask anybody whatever they're doing. That's their business, not yours.
You should film around not to us.
So what? Build a big wall. Put a tent up, a fence right across so no one can see in. If that's your privacy problem. I film police stations, courthouses, jails, prisons. I film them all. I've been doing it for a long time, and I strike a lot of ignorant people that don't know their own rights.
The right to know what
No, you don't have the right. Your right to knowing something ends where my right to privacy remains. I have a right to keep my business to myself and not tell you, the police, or anyone else.
And you have right to use us for your own purpose.
My own purpose, it's my own
You
purpose.
have right to use us for your own purpose.
I have the right to record in a public place and use whatever my camera captures for my purpose. If you don't like that, go into your house and close your curtains.
You have the right to use us for your own purpose. That's
I'm
what
not
I
using
said.
you. You guys are all giving me heaps of footage. Thank you very, very much.
You're probably using us for your own purpose.
No, I'm not. No, you're wrong.
You're using us for your own purpose.
You're incorrect, my dear. Thank you very much. I'm getting sick of the questions. Oh, okay. Well, then go and eat some if you get sick of mine. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry you suffered from a bad sexual experience last night, mate. Yeah. Fuck off, you dick. So that's I can smell shit coming out of your mouth from here. getting in his car and going.
Nothing in that video had anything to do with any information, any medical misinformation whatsoever. All I did was stand on the sidewalk and record these muppets coming out and abusing me for filming on the sidewalk. There was no mention of COVID or any misinformation whatsoever, but they still removed it. And this is why Rumble, BitChute, Odyssey, none of those platforms are removing my stuff. They are not bound by the government. Much like Zuckerberg and all of his little buddies have got their cocks so far up the fucking government's asses they can taste what they had for breakfast. I mean, it's fucking disgusting. So, guys, if you want to keep following what I do, there is some really bombshell information that I'm going to be releasing very shortly. I suggest you all jump over to Rumble, join into the group there, yeah, as far as YouTube's concerned, I have two things to say to them. Fuck you, YouTube. Alright? I've had a fucking guts full of being put in YouTube jails for doing fucking nothing wrong. And it is anyone that's watched my channel over the last 10 years will know, when I state a fact, I show you the information. I back it up with the actual verification that's needed. Okay? I'd like to see the government do that. It doesn't, because everybody's so fucking brainwashed into believing government is God, you know. Anyway, I'm not anti-government, don't get me wrong. You do need, you know, some rules and regulations in a variable society to run. But now they're squeezing down on the free speech. Looks like YouTube's really bent over backwards and just saying, you know, thank you sir, may I have another. I've had a guts full, so yeah, enough of my rant. Thanks guys, I'm going to be putting this up. I will still be uploading to YouTube when and if I can, because of their arsehole fucking rules, but quite frankly I'm going to start using Rumble as my main platform. Had a guts full of YouTube. I don't monetize, alright, so it's not like I do any of this for money. You know, I tried actually monetizing many years ago with YouTube. It took them 7 months to get back to me and say no, they're not going to monetize my channel. No reasoning or grounds for it, just no. Like I give a fuck anyway. You know, money is not my motivation. Helping people and teaching people to learn their rights and how to get justice when there is none in the so-called injustice system. That's why I do what I do. Anyway guys, much love to you all. Thank you very much for putting up with me for all these years. If you want to keep watching, jump over to Rumble. Alright, see you guys. Much love to you. See ya.